It's a great opportunity to educate folks on what Dr. Martin Luther King's life was about and what the day is all about. Having been raised in Memphis, Tennessee, I was around during the time when Dr. King was assassinated. You know, I was a youngster, but I recall seeing a city divided based on the color of one's skin, and it was a time that was etched in my mind. And so it was a great opportunity to remember and move ahead from that and to not get caught up with the external part of a person and the color of their skin, but like Dr. King talked about, it's the content of a person's character. So for me, it has a very personal meaning to me, and so I'm all about educating and helping others to understand the significance of his life and death and the opportunities that's available for me and others to live out that dream.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day, to me, is a day to reflect on our nation, where we've come from, and where we hope to continue to go.
Martin Luther King Day has always been a great opportunity to look back, not only on where America was in 1960, but even before that.
This gives us an opportunity to celebrate not just the man, but also what he represented, the values that he held dear, which is truth, courage, dignity, respect. He inspired so many Americans during that time period, and we are still celebrating not just what he did, but living the fruits of all the labors that he and those that came before us did.
The most meaningful part of Dr. Martin Luther King's message to me is peace and unity. And I feel that in the military, especially the Air Force, that message is truly embraced. He focused in on how can we as a country become a better country under peace and nonviolence. He wanted our children to grow up knowing each other, and not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. That is what I get from Martin Luther King, and that is what I think about when I reflect back on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Yeah, Martin Luther King's message is really important, I think, for one critical key word, and that's opportunity. He looked at America and saw two Americas, one that had opportunity, one that did not.
For me, the big takeaway from his message, I mean, there's a lot of great content, but I really like the idea that people are judged for the kind of person they are, for their character, for their actions, not on anything out of their control, not their lifestyle, not their physical appearances, but for what they do, what they put forward, and how they affect other people. I think that's a great message.